he taught me all of that stuff. It was like, that was really like the best job I've ever had in my life. You know, at lunchtime I'm riding my horse Hurricane to lunch. It's like, who does that, you know? It's lunchtime, okay. It's crazy, you know? It was really, really cool. And also, you know, some of the actors, you know, my first girlfriend was Elizabeth Hurley. My second one was CCJ, Catherine Zeta-Jones, you know. They're just stupid. I'm like, no.
We made out with Catherine Zeta-Jones.
I mean, I'm like an unknown cast. The rest of the cast of characters are these, like, huge stars. I was like, are you stupid? I felt like you were going to find me out any minute and realize that's shit. It was killer, man. I was a great kid, you know.
So, speaking of indie, you know, both of you guys have, like, some sci-fi chops, seriously, like, from Benzo, Stargate, SG-1, what's it called? Waking the Dead?
Walking the Dead. That's right.
What is it that draws you guys to sci-fi?
For him, it was the fucking crossbow. Hand me a crossbow and it could be the fucking life story of Justin Bieber. I'll be like, fucking I would watch that. Right? Reedus just called me, he's like, Flannery, what's a crossbow? I was like, fucking take a gig, Reedus, trust me.
I can't write a horse, I barely know crossbow. No, yeah, that's just my favorite job ever. I mean, I walk around the crossbow and shoot zombies in the brain all day. I'm 9 years old. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, you know, get Frank Darabont and the producer, and, you know, everyone on my show is so top quality. I think we broke every cable television record all over the world.
So, can you just talk a little bit more about Walking Dead? Like, what's it like on the set every day, having a bunch of undead, you know, people shambling around?
Well, I mean, Craig and Peter are so good at making them zombies that they kind of freak you out for a second. Like, when you're eating lunch and you're eating zombies, that's kind of weird. I mean, it's 120 degrees in the lab. You're dying, you know. You just go back to your trailer and turn on the AC and just get naked, you know. Yeah. But it's a blast. I mean, the whole cast really like each other. They're all really good at what they're doing, you know. And you know, it has a new fan base already with the comic book that helps. But you know, it's a fucking blast. Really, like it's my favorite job.
Right?
We go back. I think I want to say July, and we do 13 episodes because it's so hot.
So, you know, comic book convention, you guys also have the Boondock Saints comic book, and I was just wondering what it's like to open a comic book and see a face drawn in it, because that's obviously never going to happen to me.
That was cool. It's fun. Yeah, I like those, like, certain panels just like, you know, and they're like, and then the little action figure, I just recently melted one of the faces off. Oh, it's cool.
So, Sean, when I was doing some research before this, I saw that you're a black belt in, like, jiu-jitsu and stuff. How does that hook you on that? Because you play rough and tough.
Oh, thank you.
That's so badass.
You know, I guess, you know, doing anything athletic helps you, you know, if you have to do stunts and whatnot. I mean, whether you play tennis every day or whatever, it helps, you know. But anytime you know, if you're doing an action film where there's, you know, hand-to-hand combat or anything, and any experience you have in that helps out, you know. So, but it's a huge part of my life, so, you know. Were you trained in that before you got the Boondock school? Or yeah. I have my own jiu-jitsu academy called Hollywood Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I've had that for about 8 years now, so if you're ever in LA, that's fucking where I'm 24/7. I'm not kidding. You know, it's a huge part of my life, so.
So do you step in the ring, you know? Professional?
I think Jesse's asking you to beat him up. Some cat in New York asked me to show him out.
Oh, wow. No, not me. I did see the video that,
Did you see the video?
I saw the video.
You're going,
He could have been in The Walking Dead after that.
Yeah.
You know, we did a USO tour not too long ago with the Djibouti and Fly, and yeah. I mean, it's such an honor to do that in the first place. But Sean agreed to do classes with every single base that we stopped at. And literally there would be like 100 big fucking dudes, I mean, who were all trained as well. They're not just like running the street. And Sean would take down all 50 one at a time. And there'd be ways to kill him, and he was just dripping in sweat. A huge mistake on my part. It was so impressive, honestly. We were, literally, these big, Navy SEALs are like, fucking faggot actors. I'm on, do anything, they're fresh. I'm like, okay. It was a wonderful opportunity to give back to the troops. It was amazing. The base, and literally, I did jiu-jitsu seminars there with the guys. It was an experience that I'll take to my grave. I'll never forget it. It was a wonderful opportunity. We had a great time, man. We're gonna do it again next year. So I gotta ask, what's tougher, acting or fighting? Are you kidding me? I mean, I'm surprised they call it a job. I haven't worked in 20 years, man. I mean, by work, I think the proper definition of work is they gotta pay you to do some shit you wouldn't do unless they paid you, right? Right. I mean, everybody in this industry, look at it this way, the actors are like, going on strike for this and that. Motherfucker, your first job, you would have paid for them to give it to you. By the way, if I ask anybody in this audience, man, if you give me $2 grand, I'll give you the lead in the Scorsese film. Every motherfucker would raise their hand, right? Straight it up. I got a brand new job to clean toilets, but the first toilet you gotta pay me. Not one motherfucker hand's gonna raise, right? But actors forget that. Their third or fourth film, they're like, my dress room's not big enough. It's like, you're doing a job that you would pay them to do, but they're fucking paying you. And paying you well. It's just stupid to even consider it a job. I mean, I hope there's no producers out there listening. Really hard, It's crazy, but it is. It's definitely, you have to put your homework in, but it's something that everybody that does it loves it so much. I think I speak for me and Norm both. We both do it for free, It really is. It's a hoot. We have so much fun on a set of Boondock, just shooting the shit, joking, playing jokes on each other, and going out at night, going to dinner and lunch, and it's just a ball, man. I mean, I'm blessed to have never had a job in 20 years, I mean, really the kind of shit where you're like, oh, I can't believe I gotta wake up. The alarm goes up, and you're like, it's just, I'm very grateful to be in an industry like that,
Absolutely. Well, we're going to start doing some questions, so if you want to start lining up at the microphones, I just have one more question.
Yeah, does that go in here?
Yeah.
What's the question, brother?
So you guys obviously love making Boondock movies. When's the next one coming out?
It's twisting around in the melon right now. Troy's stuff, Ruminate, coming up with the concept. But it's definitely on the agenda, but the script hasn't been written yet. So as soon as it is, production, maybe a year later.
Great. Awesome. Well, why don't we start right here?
Yes, ma'am. Wait, let me preface this. There's so many fucking lights in my face. I can't tell if you're a man or a dude. I can see the outline of a human being, so forgive.
My name's Deanna, and I was wondering, what was your favorite part about being in Boondock Saints?
Favorite part about being in it?
Yeah.
I mean, probably the making of it, For me, I mean, I had a ball doing it. I mean, obviously, it's cool to, it makes your career easier, whenever you're in a film that, that so many people love and cherish, because then maybe another director gives you a job because, they're like, oh, this guy's a fan base with Boondock, so it's enhanced my career. I got a lot of wonderful memories from shooting on set. I made a bunch of new friends. It's like, there's really not a downside, really. I mean, there's a big long list of pros, and it's a big old zip in the ComicCon.
Yeah, it was really fun to make.
They didn't ask you. I'm kidding, man, I'm kidding. All right, right over here.
I am female. Hello, handsome fellow.
Hi.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
That was some ventriloquist shit. Okay, carry on.
I enormous. Being a big fan of The Walking Dead, it's not a question. So being a big fan of The Walking Dead myself, how did you feel coming into the series playing a character that wasn't actually part of the comic book? Did you feel a lot of pressure?
Yeah, you know, and they had done 2 episodes before I got there, so they had already seen the rehearsing, everybody was friends already, and I was kind of like this new guy, not even in the comic book, and I went straight to the set, and hadn't met anybody, and before meeting anybody, had to walk out of the woods wearing fucking squirrels around my neck, feeling like a total idiot, right? And then you know, the theater's all eaten up, and I'm like, you know, can we cut around the shoot-up part? And they're looking at me like I'm a fucking idiot. So, and then I'm like, hi, I'm Norman, good to meet you. You know, so, and it was a little intimidating at first, but everyone was super nice once we started. And then that first day is the day that they beat the crap out of me. So, you know, I had whiplash for a couple of days. That's all the good part. But yeah, it's fun.
If anyone can pull off squirrels, it's you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Over here. This is actually for Sean. I've got my blue belt in Jiu-Jitsu, and I'm with the Gracie Baja. Oh, you trained Baja here in Seattle? Yeah, I do. Oh, I trained there for 2 months when I was here doing the whole shoot a year and a half ago. Okay, yeah, I joined right after that. Oh, you're here today? Yeah. Ask her about me. I trained with her for 2 months, man. She's killer. Yeah, so my question for you is, the Gracie Baja Open coming up, would you ever consider being a judge for it? A judge or a ref? A judge. Because the line refs are different than the judges now, determining whether or not the choke should be allowed. Say it again? The line refs are what you're thinking of, but the judge, they approve chokes before the match. Would you be willing to help kind of get, like, the Bravo choke re-enlisted? Oh, you mean campaign to get things approved? Yeah, in the Baja Open. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's different sanctioning bodies. I mean, obviously, I mean, this is going to make no sense to you guys, but I'm a believer, like the reason heel hooks are outlawed is beyond me. It's a submission. You know, and the reason heel hooks are outlawed, I mean, that's what makes the 50-50 guard a tournament position. I mean, if you can heel hook, absolutely no one would stick their leg in that position. So it's unrealistic. I mean, martial arts, yeah, they started as martial arts because it's for fighting. Fighting hard. And anytime you have a tournament, I'm not going to say anytime you have a tournament, anytime you have, yeah, that guy's a blue belt motherfucker. If you have a tournament format that, you know, allows things that don't really, that put you in danger, I'm not a big fan of, so all that stuff. I mean, the reason it's outlawed beyond me makes no sense. And my other quick question for you is, next time you go to Seattle, do you want to spar with me? If you want to spar with you right now, I didn't know. No problem.
Let's go take it here.
So, damn, I was pretty on question. Are you a UPS man? What can Brown do for you? So my question is, with the religious connotations and stuff that sometimes go along with the Boondock Saints movies, did you ever get any crazy, like, hate mail in the crowd from crazy religious people saying they don't like that you're, you know, using Latin religious terms and whatnot? You know? I don't think so. Yeah, it would floor you, the level of insanity of, like, some people that, I used to get letters from this chap who was in San Diego, and he gave me orders. He was like, Mr. Flannery, I need you by January 14th to start listening to 2 Neil Young albums. I was like, okay, dude, I don't fucking know from Adam. I get right on that, you know. I mean, you just get some wacky shit. So, yeah, and there's some people that, like, they have a connection in a movie you did that has no connection. They were like, you know, it's like that cat that's like, you know, boy, you can carry that weight. They're like, John Lennon was speaking to me. It's like, no, motherfucker, he wrote it. You know, actually, Paul wrote the lyrics, but, you know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. I feel like when you looked into Murphy's eyes and you were in the air duct, I know that was paralleling my life about, you're like, okay, you know,
You get to see some wacky stuff, but 99% of the time people get it. They take it for what it is. Nobody gets offended, you know.
But even that is on the air.
Yeah, I was curious if you'd ever run into that kind of thing, because you hear about this stuff in the media all the time.
Yeah.
I had a 6'5" albino in New York on Broadway stop me and say, I love that gun you use, I'm going to get one. And I was like, well, which gun? There was a whole bunch of guns. And he said, the one on the tripod. And I was like, what are you going to do with that? Shoot an elephant? Super mad at me. Like, cursed me out and walked away. Terrible. What over here?
Hello, it's Kim.
Hi, Kim.
I was wondering if you ever figured out which one was born first.
No, keep going.
We compare all the time.
Literally, you go to the bathroom after you get in the urinal, Norm does this. He's like, nice dick. I'm like, Reedus, go!
An oil painting.
The accent.
Oh, for fuck's sake, people. That's who you want to live.
Are you wearing a skeleton costume?
Right over here.
Okay, my question was not taken. So I just need one really quick.
Improv.
Yeah.
We can come back to you. Let's go with right here, then you can think your question will come back.
No, it's cool.
She just shut you down. You're like, let's go to the next one. I don't think so. Go ahead, man.
If the thief were stopped on the street and asked, like in the interview that rolls with the credit, about themselves, what would they say? What was their...
I think they can say anybody's opinion of themselves.
on like a...
I hate myself. I can't believe I did any of this. My moral structure. I came over here. What are you asking?
No, like, they have to wear facades to the public, right? Like, what would they think?
Remember those people I was saying that are reading so much shit? I'm kidding. But what I mean is, yes, absolutely. If you're talking about me as a person, I wholeheartedly believe that shit. There's zero accountability in the world anymore, and sometimes some dude commits a heinous crime and he's out for 6 months, and I do not fucking stand for that shit. Every city to take care of it. People get away with all kind of crap, you know, horrible parents doing sick, twisted shit. It's just, you know, and sometimes they slip through the cracks of the justice system, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Come on, man. Reagan?
Hi. Well, first off, I have to embarrass my friend Sierra over there because she's too much of a wuss to come up and ask questions.
Yeah. Sierra, get up. Get out of here now.
I have an actual question.
Sierra. Sierra. Listen to me, all right? Take 3 steps forward. Stop right there. Now get down on your fucking knees. You would not be cheaper. You would not be
You will not be a shepherd. But I have a real question, which is I want to go over there. I have a real question, which is Norman's been writing shit over there.
picture, and then I wrote Norman was here.
Question for both of you. Let's say Rocco wasn't in it, though we all love Rocco. Who would be your, like, ideal teammate?
Beaver. That's Rocco. And ideally, that dude right there.
It would have to be fucking Clint Eastwood, wouldn't it? It goes without saying.
Maybe Christina Hendricks, maybe.
It would definitely be Christina Hendricks for, like, lunchtime and those times in the trailer. Johnny fucking Flannery.
Alright, hey, my name's Amanda, and I have a weird question that came up and shook your hand earlier today. So, I have a question for Norm. Alright, so I have seen the YouTube video about soap stories. I've also seen the donut story. So I have to wonder, how did you get in that? Revenge.
What was the donut story?
Oh, yeah, that didn't happen.
The soap. I'm talking about the soap story or the horse story. Confused story. Yeah, that just kind of happened. Yeah, that was fucked up.
You feel like good on that?
Yeah, I dropped the soap in the shower.
No, it was like right out there.
Slow motion.
We do the second thing, right? We're naked, right? Check it out. It's 15 degrees outside. Obviously, the Jimmy Johnson's up in your neck somewhere, searching for more. All you do is you feel me, right? Not feel me literally. So Self-Esteem comes out, Troy, comes out with these little pouches. And he's like, yeah, these are like junk.
They look like pantyhose.
They look like pantyhose with a drawstring, right? So he hands them to me, and we come, I shoot mine first, right? Because they did it individually. I went out and shot mine first. I didn't put it on, it's fucking hard.
I wasn't standing.
I'm working with people every day. It's like, I don't give a fuck, right? It's like, go out and shoot my thing, right? Norman comes out with his shit and stuff tight. Like, it looked like a fucking bird, man. They had a drawstring. And he like, this, that, I'm like, God damn.
How'd you know it was French?
You
weren't there when I did my shot.
Anyway, check it out. He goes to shoot his scene, right? He shoots the first one. Slow motion, right? He's doing his shower scene, and his little pouch falls off.
No, I didn't really know that it was me. This story.
Like it had the whole grip.
The water was freezing fucking cold. It's like, first they're all going to heat up the water, and then it's like, oh, right over we're going, oh, the heater wouldn't work. It was freezing cold water, right? So I took the pops off and I threw it, and it hit Troy in the face. But the soap flew out of my hand, but straight up, and it was like this.
It never makes it sound really cool. Like, I was chugging at the bar.
And I think there was a makeup artist that actually ran into Graham to grab it.
It was a little makeup artist was like, Mom, do you want me to put on our tacos? I don't know, maybe it's messed up, but I'm like, hey, fellas, I never fucking saw this guy. Never got a touch up to the last thing. He's like, do you need anything? I'm good on this one.
There were more embarrassing stories, too. I said there's more embarrassing stories, too. I got a whole shitload. I can't ride a horse. That's a really big story.
Do you have any more you want to share?
Have you guys heard his horse story?
No.
So check it, right? Every act is on demand. I'm just gonna go shit, okay? Every act. I mean, they do a pair of sailing movies. They're like, oh, have you ever parasailed? Yeah, I'm licensed in 5 countries, 7 countries. They just make shit up, right? So they call me. It's like, okay, we're
I don't know.
It starts with I'll need to ride a horse. It's like, holler. Yeah, he's on the I'll be able to ride a horse equestrian. And you know, nobody calls me and tells me like, Flannery, can you run? Fine, never mind. It's like, what a thing. I ain't so on the day, and here's my horse, and here's the Reedus thing, right? I come up and I'm on my horse. I'm hanging on my horse. Here's the Reedus horse. They crazy on the horse. It's on his horse, right? And he's sitting there chilling. Never is. There's some shit that I can't do right? I've never smoked a day in my life. So when we're rolling our cigarettes, Norman's like, trying to look like I've done this shit before. But I'm on a horse, right? And I'm just walking it around in reposition. Reedus is sitting on his horse. We shoot the scene, right? We shoot the scene. This is what Reedus does. Reedus is on his horse. He's rolling a cigarette, and the horse adjusts himself, and Reedus goes, it's the motherfucker like this is. The horse went like this.
Also, at the same time, Sean's horse is over there bucking, like off the ground, and he's got like one hand. It's like the worst day ever.
My horse was fucking buck wild, man. And it wasn't I was trying to act cool. I was literally riding with one rein, and he started bucking, so I couldn't get the other one on the rein. So it looked really bad. I was like, I was trying to get the hand on the rein. So we're trying to lose me. But I've ridden the whole life, so I was like,
well, I think for the horses, we're done. I'm tired of the horse. All right, well, right here's one.
What was it like working with Christopher Walken on the set of Suicide King? And aside from Jay Moore, who did the best Walken impression?
it was strange. We had a different Walking, you know, he's like one of those cats that, like, you're watching me like, that guy's fucking nuts, what a bizarre fuck, right? But, you know, I think it's the cadence of his speech and the weird placement of pauses, you know, because listen to what I said, the cadence of his speech and weird placement of pauses. That doesn't sound weird, right? What about that? It's the cadence of his speech and the weird placement of pauses. You go, what the fuck is wrong with that? But if you transcribe what the cat's saying, he's saying, like, hey, we're going to go to dinner later, you want to go? I'm thinking pizza, maybe pasta. But when it comes out like that, you're like, you're hanging on his word. He's like, I'm thinking maybe. And you're like, so you're like, okay, we got this. And you're just like, wow. It's such a flavorful way to communicate, but initially it's fucking bizarre, man. Bizarre, but he's a super cool cat, man. Smart, funny, engaging, charismatic cat. I can't say enough about the cat. It was a highlight of my career to get to work with Walken, you know what I mean? For a dude, it's like,
You know, I mean, his little scene with Hopper and True Romance is like, holy shit, man, you know, that cat's one of the dudes, you know, so it was an honor and a privilege. I loved it.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Very welcome.
Great. I think we only have time for one more question. Right over here.
We can do the rest.
Close out the line. So the line will get your question in. Who's next?
Okay, that would be me. I'm a girl and I'm on your right, so.
Sweet.
Okay. I want to say I love both of you guys. You're both very sexy men. And Sean, I would love to fight you any day. I'm a black belt in ComicCon, so that could be fun.
Damn.
My question was actually for both of you each. What is probably the weirdest fan experience you've ever had?
Can we back up to where you said you're a black belt in Kajagoogoo?
What's your weird fan experience for each one of you?
Go ahead, read the name.
I had some girl from Japan bought my address, my home address on eBay, and broke into my apartment. I said, oh my god, I just thought about a whole bunch of other
We went to a Boondock event, and these two very, very, very sweet girls from Japan, they brought empty Coke bottles.
No, it was like this.
They were like empty, like, sauce bottles, and they were like, okay. It was so weird, like, they were like, what the fuck is this? They were like, it was just so fucking crazy. I mean, two of the sweetest fans we've ever met. But you know, I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, when you think about it, it's no more bizarre than like, you want my income crap for me waiting on a pen. You know what I mean? It's obvious. Actually, that's more fun than bizarre crap. You know what I mean? But if we never seen it before, we just breathe in the bottom and find it. Like, wow, what the fuck happened? You know?
I've had weirder shit than that. No, I've had people like stop, you know, that sort of shit, stalk you and break into your apartment and yeah, that's some weird shit. That's some stuff I can't tell you about, but some weird shit.
Secret CIA shit. They got killer shit happening. I can't stand you. Alright, who's next? Over there.
Actually, I have a shout out for you guys and a question. For the Boondock Saints, how serious do you guys have to get when you guys are talking about the roads, Rambo, the cat, everything with Rocco and all that?
Okay, Rocco, first of all, is the funniest motherfucker you've ever met in your life. This is a quote. Rocco once came up to me and he's like, Sean, do you like peanut butter? I was like, yeah, Rock, I like peanut butter. He takes another 5 minutes going, me too. And he fucking walked off. I told that motherfucker, like, you got a funny scene. Was that another one? Literally, the whole scene like this.
I was in Toronto doing Boondock. I had a friend visiting from New York, and he went to my friend and he goes, oh, how do you like Vancouver?
We're actually love.
Yeah.
I'm like, we like it a lot. He's one of the nicest souls on the globe, man, but that motherfucker will crack you the fuck up. You know, the cat scene, when we blew the cow on the phone. We have this air cannon, right? I mean, this thing is like that big around, it blows air. It's like from a wind tunnel, like when they use adjust aerodynamics on Formula 1 cars. The thing like shot 200 miles an hour wind. We stuffed it with spaghetti and all kind of shit, right? And it makes a sonic boom. We tested it like 4 or 5 times. We like blew holes in the wall with it just for kids. So Rock comes up and he's like, so does the cannon make any noise? We were like, no. Not at all, Rock. We shot I mean, literally, when we shot the scene, when you see Rock go, it's that shit is real. That motherfucker is like, he's in his hand. Me and Laura are laughing because we're like, motherfucker, Rocco's not acting.
laughing for like,
Rocco thought he died. He's like, it reminded me of Reedus on the horse, man.
I'm terrified of horses. Next year on this dirt bike.
My question for you real fast.
Yes.
Can you please do the prayer?
Oh, it's long.
Look at back to that, yes.
ComicCon, who's your favorite comic hero?
Captain fucking Kirk is here. Don't think I ain't getting my kids to him tomorrow. I'll get the action in the moment. I'm like, oh, shit. Like Elvis Presley going to teach that chord. You're like, wow. So I mean, I'm going to press that like 100 times. This should be my Facebook profile pic. Who's that? Over here?
Yeah, my name is Lindsay, and first of all, I just have to say, no real offense to the arrogant guys, but I really wish we got someone like more awesome to interview you.
You're getting booed out of the board. Go ahead, what's your question?
So, my question is, like, I want my kids to grow up to be like you guys. Like, that's my dream, is to have my kids going out and, like, doing people and being awesome. And then, you know.
Okay, everybody.
Oh, yeah, we have a little bit of training in this room.
Good.
You guys, like, I'm sure you guys are dudes, you know, and I'm a chick. I think about who I want my kids to grow to be, but, like, who do you want your kids to grow to be, or who did you guys, like, think to be like, man, that guy's badass, I want to grow up to be him?
My granddaddy.
I
My granddaddy taught me every fucking thing that's cool about life. My granddaddy used to call me by my last name. He'd be like, he'd sit on the porch, right? And my mama always bickered and bickered constantly. Having said that, when my mama passed, my granddaddy left about 6 days later. When they'd come over for Christmas, my mama, they'd be like, oh my goddamn, Goldie, she keeps aggravating me and aggravating. Where's Goldie? Where's Goldie? Like, she's right there. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, like that. Wonderful human being. He taught me everything. I was like 6 years old and be like, get out of here. And I'd go out on the porch, call me by my last name. He'd look at me and go, why the hell do you think a skirt chaser? I don't know what the skirt chaser. You gotta goddamn change the skirt, boy. I feel everything is funny shit. My granddad told me when I was 7 years old. I don't want to offend anybody, but this is true shit. This is how fucking cool my granddaddy was. My granddaddy called me out to the porch one day. He's like, get out here. I went out there, and he used to teach me like all kind of shit. He used to say shit like this. Instead of saying bullshit, he'd say stuff like, oh, I'm like 6 years old, right? So one time he calls me out there and he's like, yeah, looks like we got a couple champs over there. And I looked across the street and I just saw like 2 dudes walking, right? And I was like, Granddaddy, what did they win? What did they the champions of? They won like 6, right? He's like, no, Flannery, they ain't skirt chasers like you and me. When they get home, the one in front gonna bend over and ain't gonna take it like a champ. That shit made no sense to me, so I'm walking down the street fucking like 16 and I was like, and my grandma the whole time be like, oh,
oh, Charlie, you don't be filling his head with no Charlie, you don't be.
But I gotta tell you, it's the coolest cat that I've ever met, and his opinion on everything was spot on. His assessment of the world, personalities and whatnot. All answers your questions. That's who I aspire to my kids and everything. That cat was he just got it, you know? Granddaddy. Hey, my granddaddy! Who's next?
I have been warned that we might cut the mics if we go too long. Just to let you know, we might cut the mics if we go too long. Just to let you know.
Not us.
Not us.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, if they cut the mics, then fuck them. Who's next? How you going?
I noticed that you saw a lot of people when you first started signing things.
Yep.
Those nerf guns. And he executed a lot of people in the Boondock Saints.
Yeah.
Was there any motherfucker where you were like, that guy, I really want to execute? And you were like, pointing him out, and I go, I'm going to get you.
You're talking about it in the movie? Or?
Yeah, in the movie.
Fucking all of them, man. Do you remember any bad guy in any movie that didn't deserve to get the shit flung out of his?
I meant like on set.
Oh!
Like the comic guy was being, dumbass or something.
We're pretty efficient regulators. If a motherfucker deserves anything to get it.
Everybody was really excited to be on that set, too, so everybody was pretty cool.
Everybody's cool, you know? That's why, you know, the cast and the crew is all friends, you know? We've known each other for 10 years, so literally it's like a boys club, you know? We just kind of fall, really. It's a wonderful job. It's just dudes being dudes having a good time, you know? Awesome. Let's go to the middle.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say, you guys are awesome. I'm a vet. I spent 9.5 years in the Navy. I know what it's like. Thank you. I know what it's like when guys like you come out on USO tour, man, and it kicks ass. It really means a fucking lot to us. And I carry around these for our veterans little rubber bracelet things, passing them out. I'm just wondering if you guys like that.
Oh, yeah. Appreciate it. I mean, my family is a long line of military guys. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And, you know, I didn't serve my country, and it's actually, there was nothing going on back then, and it's one of my regrets, so the least I can do, it kind of makes me feel good if I can go out there and kind of give back, because God bless you guys for everything you do.
First of all, I want to say huge fan of you.
Thank you.
My question is, that final prayer that I think someone else had mentioned earlier became such an icon of the movie. I was wondering, did that come from an actual prayer, or was that something you guys just kind of made up? So Troy wrote that. I think it's several different things that he put together to make that one prayer, but Troy came up with that one.
And it's a combination of Revelations 2:12 and George fucking Bush.
I guess we're going to cut the mics in a minute. Can you guys do the prayer before they do that? They're going to cut the mics in a minute. Do the prayer before they cut. You guys join us.
Yeah.
And Shepard. Who just shouted out Buffalo the Vampire? That's what I'm saying to me. Somebody goes, Johnny
I think they're up next. That's why we gotta roll out. Right? Alright.
and Shepard, where you be?
See if I go to power half the sentence.
Forward from thy hand. I'm pausing because this motherfucker doesn't know this. For me, my Lord. Wait. You know
like grounded. We're hoping like an audio that it picked up the audio.
I think